Well, good day, everybody, and welcome to yet another REDODO battery unboxing and review. Let's see what we got.
Introducing REDODO's low-temp cutoff protection battery. 12.8 volts, 100 amp hours. This battery has a 100 amp BMS and supports low temperature charging protection. The BMS stops battery charging when the battery temperature falls below 32 degrees Fahrenheit and resumes charging when the temperature rises above 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Apart from that, it can also stop discharging when the temperature drops below -20. Upgraded BMS. REDODO's low temperature cutoff lithium iron phosphate battery with improved BMS enhances its resistance against moisture, dust, and salt fog. And low temperature cutoff functionality for reduced circuit board corrosion risk. This unique feature makes our battery a perfect fit for trolling motors and other marine applications. Exceptional longevity at 4,000 plus cycles and a service life of up to 10 years.
Got your manual. Got a real handy long-term storage card. That's awesome. REDODO always doing really good at sending useful information with their stuff. The battery is recommended to be stored between 50 degrees Fahrenheit to 95 degrees Fahrenheit at 50% charge and recharge every 3 months for long-term storage. That's real handy. Some info on the back as well. Kind of a quick reference card there. They also have their thicker manual. And of course their fancy stickers here in this protective fancy envelope. Keep everything nice. Bolts, bolt caps, extra thick padding, that's good. Keep your battery safe on the way to your house. Ooh, I like the carry strap on this one. And there it is, a REDODO low-temp cutoff battery. Yeah, I like that strap. It's comfortable. It's comfy on your hands as you carry your 100 amp hour battery. 12.8 volts. Good looking battery there. I like the design. Low temperature cutoff. This battery will stop charging at freezing temperatures and stop discharging at -20. Charging in freezing temperatures is bad for your lithium batteries. It will decrease its lifespan and potentially cause permanent damage. So it's important not to charge in freezing temperatures. These batteries come with a mechanism to prevent that. They will stop charging at 32 degrees and below, and they will stop discharging at -20. So basically, these batteries come with built-in protections to help keep their long lifespans, even in freezing temperatures. So if you live in colder climates, get you a low temp, and then you won't have to worry about your battery charging in freezing temperatures. For those curious, let's see where the volts are at. 13.1. Seems like they all come about that much after shipping. I like the design on these. Got the fancy print. Got snowflakes, so you know you got a low temp. Got the battery charged, but the volts are jumping all over the place. I shut the charger off, turned it back on. It tried charging, but then it stopped. It says it's full. Unplugged it, brought it in, and it's just kind of stuck. 12.8, huh.
Let's see what happens when I try to run the diesel heater on it.
Start heating.
Now the volts just jumped up. Weird. It's like it kicked on as soon as there was a load. It might be the cold temperature. I don't think we got down to freezing last night though. Very strange. Hey Sneakers. You sneaky kitty. Sneaking around. I mean, it's working. I emailed. Oh, exhaust pipe's still in there. That's alright, it can stay in there. I emailed REDODO, and we'll see what they say. But it is working. And as soon as I put a load on it, the volts jumped up, so maybe that 12.8 reading is because it's got the low temperature mechanism in it, because that's about what it would read if it was a full battery with this thing going like it is. Warm up the garage a little bit while I'm doing these tests. Yeah, it's going strong. Volts bumped back up a little bit when that glow plug turned off, and it's acting normal. Yeah, the battery's been going strong for a little bit now, and there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Let's see what it says after we shut things down. Volts are still kind of jumping around. Okay, REDODO's support team got back to me pretty quick and confirmed that this is normal behavior for the battery and is a function of the BMS. It is a type of load protection, and it also closes the charging channel when it is fully charged. There may be an issue with voltage shock. When the battery gets fully charged and the charger shuts off, the battery settles back down to 13.8. The charger will kick on again. My e-bike has a problem with that. It will charge to full, it'll shut the charger off, but then it will charge again about 30 minutes later when the voltage drops down to 13.8. So it will charge over and over and over again, which is not good for the battery. So this is actually an advantage for the BMS in this battery, and there is some sort of a load protection. They sent me some pretty good info, but it's going over my head a little bit. But there's basically a load protection built into this, as well as full charge protection. When the meter is reading 12.8 to 12.9, it's just the virtual voltage after full charge protection. So, totally normal, and in fact is a benefit for the battery. Been wanting to make me a remote testing location. So let's take a little trip out into the woods. Find a little spot to pitch a tent here. This time of the year is so cool when all the mushrooms start coming up. Got such a weird looking ones out here. All over the place. I wish I knew what these were. There's so many different kinds. It's fascinating. Look at all these little mushrooms. This is neat. I haven't seen this before. It's like a whole garden of these little white mushrooms. Everywhere. Oh, look at this big old one. That is massive. That's a big one. That is cool. Very cool time of year. All the mushrooms start coming out. Wait, there's one deep red colored mushroom right there. I haven't seen that before. It's a skinny little stem. Making a new trail to a new camping spot. Alright, new trail to new campsite. Gonna try out give the battery a good test. Set up my tent. It's been years. Looks like a good little spot right there. That's my little vlogging area. There's my new trail. Alright, there's my vlogging log. And we got a nice little spot over here for the tent, I think. It's the flattest part I could find. Set up this tent, see how it looks after all these years. And see how well a diesel heater works with one. Found a bit better spot right next to this tree. A lot flatter. Everything all cleaned up. Alright. Alright, there's me old camping tent. Got that a long time ago. I'd say 2008 to 2009-ish. I've gone. This thing brings back a lot of memories sitting in here. Looking at this. Boy, this thing actually held up pretty good over the years. That's awesome. Not brittle or anything. Yeah, this brings back memories. A lot of drunken camping nights were spent in this tent. Nice little two-person there, easy to set up. It's a Wenzel. I don't know if you can read that, but it's a good old tent. I hope they still make them like this. But that thing is nice. Let's get the what do you call that? The second cover on. I forgot what this is called. But yeah, that should work out for the diesel heater. I forgot this thing had vents, big old vents in the top, so that should work just fine. I was worried about this blowing up like a balloon, or maybe getting too hot. We'll find out here soon enough. But I think that'll work out pretty good. Got a sweet little spot right here. Very cool, very cool. Okay, got the rain cover on. Looks like it's ready to go. Oh. Yeah, boy, this is weird. I haven't sat in a tent in a long time. I used to do a lot of camping when I was younger with my dad, and when I got older. Oh yeah, this is a nice spot. This is cool. I kind of want to stay out here. It's making me want to, I've been wanting to get into outdoor survival type stuff. Maybe even go get into a class and just get better at surviving out in the wild, finding food and making shelters and whatnot. This is definitely encouraging that thought. It's peaceful out here. I just need my video games and my refrigerator. Keep that where I can grab the vent tube. Try and keep that exhaust away from the tent. That gets really hot. Got the REDODO inside. Yep, those volts jump up right where they need to be as soon as you attach a load. As soon as you start drawing power. Pretty cool. Gotta like having voltage protection, load protection, all sorts of things on those batteries. Glow plug once it just turned on, I could smell the diesel. It's pretty dang cool out here. warming up in here quick. I don't even have the door shut. Oh yeah, holy moly. Whew. That's nice. Nice and toasty. Yeah, it breathes pretty well. Probably keep things really dry too. Yeah, this battery's working really good. Set up a multimeter. Keep an eye on things. Whew. Yeah, it is already probably 75 degrees in here. Probably about 50 degrees outside. Turn that down a little bit. Yeah, you could probably survive Alaska with one of these in here, with your tent. A diesel heater in a tent. Yeah, I can get used to the tent life. Something really relaxing about this, huh? Take that. Oh. You need to give me a sleeping bag. I don't have one of those anymore. I might somewhere. Yeah, this is not bad. Not bad at all. Ground's kind of cold. You get a layer between me and the dirt. Got pine leaves coming off the trees. Alright, you guys. That battery works pretty dang good. Go check them out. Links below. I could actually fall asleep right now if I had a blanket and a pillow.